Everybody gets under these blankets or these umbrellas as a excuse or a reason. Well, I can't be fast because of this, right? And you hear it. Well, the targets don't shoot back, or you know where they all are at.
Okay.
But any competitive shooter will tell you, yes, you know where they're all at. Go walk through a stage for 5 minutes, and then the first match, I guarantee you, on almost every stage, you'll forget your plan. And the
world focuses, things are different, right?
Yeah, and okay, well, the targets don't shoot back. Well, in no training do the targets shoot back.
I mean, somebody's going to make an argument, though, Matt, like, well, you can go force-on-force sims.
And I love that discussion, because we can talk about force-on-force sims, and every single person that does force-on-force sims will shoot a sims gun in ways that they cannot shoot a real gun.
It's true. I mean, I guess
there's no recoil, very little aiming, very little accountability. Now, if you set the conditions of that sims training, like, hey, the easy thing, T-shirts and just iPro. Take all of that stuff
off. It gets a little bit more quote-unquote real.
It gets a lot more real, I think and then also there has to be, I believe, when you do force-on-force training, there has to be a much higher level of discipline in the training. Or otherwise, it just turns into really expensive paintball.
Or airsoft or whatever, and that goes back to who you're bringing in. What level are their hard skills at? How, before even getting into any of this.
You'll do things with a Sims rifle in CQB that you never should do with a real rifle in terms of shooting it, or the accountability's not there, right? Like, get it, you're slinging rounds back and forth at 5 feet. You shot 5 rounds, he shot 5 rounds. You were hit twice, he was hit twice. Cool, where'd the other 6 rounds go? Mm-hmm. This is like things that need to be addressed. And that's where I think force-on-force training is obviously, it's invaluable. I've done plenty of it. But you have to frame it correctly, right? If the foundational skills and the fundamentals aren't at least moderately developed, all of that stuff, in my opinion, is a waste of time.
Yeah, it's just like downloading the most recent Apple operating system onto your fucking Commodore 64.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, there's no room for it because you just don't have the bandwidth for it.
Yeah.